Pride. It's one of humanity's oldest battles, and in today's world, one of the hardest to balance. We see it everywhere, from career achievements to social media highlights, and while a little pride can drive success, too much can isolate and undermine us. How do we know when pride is fueling growth or holding us back? Let's talk about it. Welcome to What's Jonathan Thinking? Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of What's Jonathan Thinking? If you couldn't tell from the intro, I've been reflecting on pride lately. Whether it's because I've been tuning into Hidden Brain or simply because it's an election year, pride seems to be everywhere I look. So I've been exploring its role in our lives and work. Pride is something nearly every culture and religion addresses. Some see it as a vice, something to swallow, which makes me wonder, is it high in calories? Just kidding. Others encourage us to be proud of who we are, but with the caution not to let pride take over. In literature, we see similar cautionary tales. Jane Austen's Pride and Prejudice shows how pride can blind people to the truth and prevent them from forming authentic connections. In the end, it's humility and self-awareness that lead to meaningful relationships. The message is clear. Pride can have both a good and a bad side. Psychologists even have names for them. Hubristic pride, marked by arrogance and inflated self-image, and authentic pride, which comes from genuine accomplishment and self-respect. In the business world, though, pride becomes a balancing act. We live in an era that often rewards self-promotion and high visibility, and sometimes overlooks the quieter, authentic pride that comes from genuine effort. Take, for example, the big career announcements we often see. Promotions, deals, new positions, they're common on social media. But what really motivates these posts? Is it hubristic pride or authentic pride that's driving them? I'll give you a personal example. If someone asks me, "Who are you and what do you do?" I could say, "I'm Jonathan Goldstein, a management consultant focused on energy technology." Or I could say, "I'm Jonathan Goldstein, part of the leadership team managing a $15 million book of business with top-tier energy clients." Now, the second statement might sound more impressive, but is it a show of hubris or authentic pride? I'm certainly proud of the work our team does at CG Infinity, where we build valuable solutions for our clients. But one statement is clearly crafted to command more attention than the other. And here's the tricky part. Which Jonathan Goldstein are you more likely to want to do business with? The consultant with quiet pride or the leader managing a multi-million-dollar practice? This is the balance we navigate every day. Hubristic pride often gets rewarded. It attracts likes, comments, and validation. Look at some of today's top CEOs. Many are known more for their bold self-confidence than for their humility. Yet the irony is that while hubristic pride might get you in the door, it won't necessarily build strong teams. In a team setting, hubristic pride can create division and dysfunction. Left unchecked, it impacts workplaces in three critical ways. Number one, undermining trust. When personal success is prioritized over team goals, trust erodes. Colleagues can sense when someone values recognition over mutual support. Number two, stifling communication. Hubristic pride can make it hard for individuals to accept feedback or acknowledge mistakes. This stifles open communication and prevents learning from mistakes. Number three, fueling unhealthy competition. Excessive pride can create a toxic environment where people are more focused on outdoing one another than working together. This leads to burnout, decreased morale, and high turnover. Authentic pride, on the other hand, fosters collaboration and creates lasting benefits within a team in the following ways. Number one, it encourages a growth mindset. Those driven by authentic pride see challenges as opportunities to learn, building a culture of growth and support. Number two, it builds resilience. Authentic pride is rooted in intrinsic motivation. People who feel genuinely proud of their work are more likely to persevere through setbacks. And number three, it strengthens team bonds. Authentic pride promotes a sense of shared purpose. When people value their work, they tend to support their teammates, fostering trust and unity. To nurture a culture of authentic pride, here are a few practical steps. Celebrate effort and teamwork over titles. Recognize achievements, but avoid overemphasizing titles and external symbols of status, which can fuel hubris. Focus instead on the effort, skills, and teamwork behind each accomplishment. Encourage self-reflection. Self-awareness is essential to authentic pride. Help team members reflect on their contributions and the lessons they learned, seeing their work through a growth-oriented lens. Lead by example. Leaders who take pride in their work without boasting create a positive environment. Show humility, accept feedback, and stay committed to team goals. Prioritize collaboration over competition. Set goals that encourage teamwork. Recognize achievements as a group rather than focusing on individual ranking. And finally, support personal development. Provide opportunities for growth and skill building. When team members view their workplace as a place for personal and professional development, they're more likely to feel authentic pride in their work. Both hubristic and authentic pride shape how we see ourselves and interact with others. While a touch of pride can be motivating, unchecked hubris can divide teams. By fostering a culture of self-awareness, accomplishment, and collaboration, we can build workplaces where authentic pride thrives. When our teams are built on trust, resilience, and shared purpose, they're better prepared to take on challenges and achieve sustainable success. By focusing on authentic pride, we set the stage for real, lasting growth, both for ourselves and our organizations. Those are just a few of my thoughts. Now, I'd love to hear from you. How do you balance pride in your career? Share your insights in the comments below. I'll be reading. Make sure to like and subscribe wherever you are watching for more content like this. Until next time, have a great week, and I'll see you next time on What's Jonathan Thinking?